So Jay, welcome to FrightFest.
Thank you very much, nice to be here.
How does it feel to have Evie be part of this festival?
It's great, and especially given like the last 18 months everyone's had, it's just so nice to be at a film festival with a film that's showing here. And it's a film that I'm really passionate about. I really love everyone that made it, and we had an amazing time, and making it during COVID was, challenging. But, yeah, it feels that extra achievement,
Will this be the first time then you've seen it with an audience?
Yes, so I had a very brief screening. We had a screening of it last night, but quite small scale, just for myself and Holly and one of the directors, Jamie, and this is the first time with an audience, and certainly first time on a big screen, yeah.
What made you want to get involved with this project?
Well, it's just when you read a script that is complex and has a character that is, has emotional complexity and sort of inner angst and turmoil, that's the sort of stuff you want to play as an actor. So I guess it's that, plus, I'd heard really good things about Dominic. I knew Dominic as a sort of veteran, horror thriller filmmaker. It just seemed like an exciting project.
And what would you say, I know there was a lot of challenges production-wise with COVID, but what was the biggest challenge for you in your role as Tony?
Well, I think tapping into something that, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to do any sort of, moustache twirling or any sort of sense of trying to give anything away. So, you want to sort of try and sort of seed the complexity of the character and to let, so that the ending of a film feels like it's been earned, but you also don't want to give anything away. So it's about, I suppose, trying to be subtle enough to do that, and also be sympathetic whilst also being dangerous and being enigmatic and all of that stuff. So I suppose it's like finding the layers, really.
How was your chemistry with Holly? I haven't seen the film yet, so I'm going to see it tonight. What was it like working with Holly?
I mean, she's a total dream. I mean, it's like we've become really great mates out of this, and actually, like, I'm a filmmaker myself, and I cast Holly. Well, I cast Holly. I begged Holly to come and be in a short film that I'm making, and she did. And she came and did it, and she was incredible. And I'm editing that at the moment with my brother. It's amazing to work with someone like Holly. She's incredibly experienced. She's done some amazing work before, and she's very honest and generous and open, and she's just very talented. So it's completely easy, and we had a real laugh. It's great.
Tell me more about this short film then that you're making. When can we expect to see that?
Well, it's a short film that basically the backdrop is the pandemic, and it's my brother and I wanted to make something. He's a first assistant director. I'm obviously an actor. Our schedules don't often match up, so it was like, what can we do that's going to be quick and easy, that we can shoot with a very minimal crew, with a minimal budget? So we made a film called The Bench, which is all set on one park bench, and it's going to be 5 different stories, 5 couples on a bench. One is a couple coming back together after a breakup. One is a father and daughter grieving a lost mother. And there are these different stories, all set against the backdrop of COVID. So it's a simple idea, but hopefully it will work in execution. Yeah.
I'll keep my eye out for it.
Yeah, thank you.
So lastly then, as we're at a horror film festival, what is your all-time favourite horror film and why?
Ooh, that's a good question. All-time favourite horror film. I mean, like, I love all the classics. I mean, Halloween. Because the point at which I first saw the first Scream film, I was a real sucker for that. I mean, I know it's kind of commercial and it's like, but I think it just totally because what it did to sort of be quite meta with the idea of horror films was quite clever, and I loved that. But also recently seeing like Hereditary and Midsommar, like Ari Aster stuff, I really enjoyed that. I mean, I wouldn't say enjoyed is the right phrase, but like I really admired them. So yeah, I mean, I am a horror fan, but I'm probably more commercial than I am like the more underground stuff.
Are you excited about the next Scream film?
Yeah, well, there's another one. I didn't even know there was another one coming.
It's out in January.
Amazing.
It's the same people that did Ready or Not, and it's brilliant. All the original cast that's still alive.
Amazing. Oh, I'll be there for sure.
January 17th, I think.
Ah, brilliant. Can't wait.
Well, best of luck with the film tonight.
Thank you very much.
I can't wait to see it, and it was lovely to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Take care.